Hello and welcome to day 5 of 16 days of activism with Life Support. Life Support is a new national network for survivors with myself, Alice Smith, and Tina Makeda. And you may have noticed, if you've looked at my films, that my hair has got significantly worse throughout the week. And I promise that the next film that I do, which will be day 7, will have better hair because I'll wash it. So yes, it's getting worse and worse, and that's because I'm so busy doing this. So today it's my turn, and my film is about boundaries. So how do you set boundaries? I don't know about you, but as a survivor, I've got real difficulties with boundaries. Correction, I had real difficulties setting boundaries, which is why I ended up in abusive relationships in the first place. So really, I need to go back in my emotional education to my childhood and work out why I couldn't set boundaries. I'm still thinking about that. So how good are you at setting boundaries? And what does it really mean? Well, as far as I can see, from my point of view, my boundaries are things like, do I want to be hugged? Do I want to be touched? Do I want to be kissed? Do I want to go any further with that? So consent. And I've got a real issue about being hugged. I don't like it, but I've noticed with myself at the moment that when someone comes towards me to hug me, instead of saying no, I have shouted no, but that was socially unacceptable. I just tense up and just wait for the hug to end. And obviously I'm not advising you to do that, but I'm just wondering if anyone else feels that way. And if there's any advice, put it in the bottom for me about how I could socially, smoothly tell people that I don't want the hug that they're proffering. It's really weird now because it looks like my ears are alight, and let's face it, I look a little bit alien. I'm gonna go with it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll move. It looks like a halo. So yeah, I could do with some help with those boundaries really. And there are other boundaries with personal space. People coming in and out of your room, setting your personal space, and boundaries about what you accept, the behaviour you accept, the way you're spoken to. And I think in an abusive relationship, I think every single person in an abusive relationship has had dodgy boundaries to start with. And I know that as I look, I've noticed that the boundaries have gone worse and worse and worse as it's gone on. So first of all, someone might call me by a swear word and I haven't said anything. And by the end of the relationship, they're just swearing at me all the time. There might be boundaries over possessions. I know that I had this beautiful rug that I liked and this mug that I liked when I was married, and the rug, the dog shat on it. It was on purpose. The person put the dog in there to do that. They broke the mug. And so all those sorts of boundaries were broken. And it's an abuser's technique to think, right, I'll choose someone with insecure boundaries and then I'll just do whatever I want with them. So one activity I have got that I've done with Tina and she really liked it, and also with my son, and I've done it a lot with myself, is this circle, and it's very simple. So here it is. So you just draw a circle and then you put another inner circle there, and then you think of everybody in your life. So your mum, your sons, your daughters, your cousin, your great Aunt Joan, and you put them, are they in your inner circle? So for me, I'd put my mum in there, my sons. And then let's say I've got a cousin that I don't see very much. He's out here, but to be honest, he was in here, but then his drink problem flared up, so he's got to go back out there, because if he's in here with a drink problem and I'm a recovering alcoholic, that ain't going to work. So people move in and out of these, and you can do it regularly. And it looks like it's so simple, but the simplest things works. You can then look to see where you've placed people and why, and ask yourself this question when you've done it. What's the payoff for keeping toxic people so close to you? This is where it gets really nasty and honest, and you have to say, I have kept them there because, and I guarantee you think about it and you think, hang on a minute, my boundaries are insecure. They've infiltrated my inner circle. They got to go here. And then you start to do something about it. So try it. But remember to ask yourself, what is the payoff for keeping toxic people in my inner circle and not setting boundaries with them. I can't tell you what it is, but you'll be able to work it out for yourself. So if I'd drawn 2 of these, it would have been, could have had a bit of a joke, but I didn't. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you get a chance to do this inner circle activity. And let me know what you come up with. It looks so simple. It gives great results. It helps you to see where you need to set firmer boundaries with people. And if you've got everybody all outside here, then you've got an issue, haven't you? You need to let some people in. So that's a trust issue, and maybe we'll do trust another day. So we're doing 16 days of activism, and there's more about life support on www.goddess.co.uk. So for now, goodbye.